So for today's video, we shall be draining the fluids of this bad boy. We should be putting fluids in this bad boy. And we should be cranking this bad boy. Oh shit, I almost fell. That's a World War II fighter jet in the sky. So let's start off by draining the oil, then drain the coolant. I gotta drain the coolant from the block, which is gonna get all over the new painted block. But shit gonna get dirty regardless anyway. So let me just drain the coolant, drain the oil, bleed the clutch, and that's it. We can start the car, son. Yeah. So I came to my senses and I changed my shirt. Got the oil draining. Look at the oil. You can't tell the color, but it's like a reddish color. That's that Japan oil, boy. Time to get that loosened to drain the oil on this. And as you guys can see, I removed the jack stands and I put drain container there. And I'm pretty sure this is gonna shoot out all over the floor. So, yep, call me a retard because I am doing something very retarded. I know I'm well aware of it. But, whatever, bro. Let's just see how bad this actually comes out. Rip clean block. I cleaned it up. I mean, it ain't the best, but whatever. At least I ain't got no more coolant in the system. I still gotta drain more of it, so I gotta put water in it, cycle the engine with the water, then drain it and put actual coolant in there. Yeah! Alright, quick intermission. I gotta run up to the UPS store and O'Reilly to swap out this paint can because mine just somehow stopped working. Yeah, I gotta run up to UPS, ship out my old B20 oil pickup and girdle. I think that's what it's called. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Subscriber actually wanted it. Sold it to him for a great deal. I still have parts left over. I got a full B20 P8R head high compression with all the cam caps. Well, not cam cap. Well, whatever the hell them shit's called. I got everything for the B20 head. So if you need anything off that head or anything, let me know. I might got it. Work with you on prices. DM me on Instagram. All right, Jay, you should have your stuff by Tuesday. You guys ready to see this thing turn on? Because it ain't. I'm going to install this oil filter. I put oil around the seal so it don't break. Alright, hold it at the ground. Oh, what the freak? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. This line is broken. Rip. Now I gotta get a replacement line. I might just do the, I guess I could just buy that line, but if anything, I could just do the, run that from there all the way to there, but the hard line is better than the clutch line. Dang, man, that sucks. I'm leaking from there now. Time to hit up JD. Well, we can't bleed the clutch, but what we can do is install the radiator, so let's do that. Alright, so we got our new radiator. Now, I ran into a problem. I did it off camera, so I'd seem more like a retard than I already do this video. But there's no way this radiator is going on the car today because I have no idea how to mount it. There's no mounting brackets. There's really nothing. I don't want mine to be like this and all floating and crap. I want it to be like actual still. So I gotta do some research on how I'm gonna mount this radiator. Now I can crank the car up without the radiator, without coolant, but I can't let the car run. But I can crank it up. I got a turbo manifold on. I got the coolant hoses on. I tightened up the catch can fittings in the back of the block. I got the intake manifold securely bolted on. I tightened every fuel thing ever so that shouldn't have no fuel leak. Looks like I forgot to tighten down something, but that should be the only thing I didn't tighten down. So, all right, let's see if it cranks, man. I mean, this might blow off, but I can't run the car for long as it starts, that's all that matters. I just wanna see if it'll start. And if it do start, then we're golden. If not, then blah, 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 blah. All right, so I gotta prime the engine over so the oil light can come off. So I'm disconnect the ECU and just keep cranking the car over till the oil light goes off. As you guys see, the oil light went off. All right, so let's connect the harness and see if it'll crank. Come over here. Jesus. All right. Something is causing it not to crank. What could that be? Looks like this video might not be going out because I cannot get the car to crank. I have no idea. I mean, I smell gas, but I don't see no leaks. That's weird. I smell the gas, but I don't know where it's coming from. Everything is tightened up. I checked everything. There's no leaks. My hand don't feel anything. I don't know. I have no idea why it's not cranking right now. I checked everything. I double checked everything before I, did all this stuff. I smell gas, but it's not coming from my rail. It's not coming from the line, the filter, the injectors, but I smell it. And it's making my stomach hurt. Ugh. All right, go. Alright, so as my cousin was doing that, I checked my fuel pressure gauge. I got 40 psi fuel going to it, so I got fuel. Now it's just spark issue. It's not sparking. Checking my grounds now. Definitely a spark issue. See if I can get this fixed. So I didn't film, but I was testing the wires I had, and they were like, they're not sparking from the cap. I mean, they're sparking from the cap, they're not sparking from the wire itself. So let's see if it's just the wires that are bad. Go ahead and crank it. If you guys are wondering, Zosh, why are you at Wendy's? Zosh, why isn't your car started? Where the hell is the vlog footage? When I get home, I promise I will explain to you guys exactly what happened and why I'm at Wendy's and why my car not started. So it's the next day. I didn't close out yesterday's video because I really wanted this car to start, and I know it's probably something stupid. I was talking to Mark last night for like 4 hours, and he was we're just talking about YouTube stuff, and he's giving me pointers to check for spark and everything, and I was doing that. But today we're gonna check the distributor. I forgot that my brother left my distributor out on my hood while we was cleaning the garage, but as you can tell, it looks like nothing is cleaned. But there was like drizzling rain for like, I don't know, like 5 to 10 minutes, and I'm pretty sure that the rain screwed up the distributor. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna open up the cap and see if there's any water inside the cap. Basic testing to test if your cap is bad and stuff like that. So that's gonna be the first thing we do. And if it's just my cap, then thank God. If not, then I have to get another distributor, or we're gonna do more troubleshooting before I have to buy it. You don't wanna just freaking buy parts that you don't need, you know what I'm saying? My distributor could be fine, it could just be something else that's bad. So let's get the cap off the distributor and see. Cap looks fine. The rotor looks fine too. So, and the igniter looks good. So I don't know if it's my distributor, man. See, boys? You see that, boy? So I didn't explain what's going on here. Basically, I removed the fuel rail to see if my injectors were firing. So I have the injectors still plugged into the fuel rail, but I removed the fuel rail from the intake manifold. And to my surprise, well, obviously it's gonna happen. The fuel injector shot off the freaking rail. And when my brother went to go crank the car sounded like he wanted to crank. So that indicated to me that the car is not getting fuel by my injectors are not firing. Now later in the video, you'll hear me talk about that. But yeah, that was quite crazy. My car almost started, and to my surprise, it won't start because of the freaking fuel injector, son. Trash, B, trash. Go. Well, boys, I think I finally figured out my issue. I think my injectors are locked up because I took out the injectors, right? Well, this is what I did. I removed the rail with the injector still on the rail, right? I had my brother turn the car over, and the car somehow wanted to start. I have no idea, it made that little blip, 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 blip noise. I'm like, okay. So I put the injectors fully into the manifold and everything, wired everything back up, bolted everything down. And now it's just giving me that same, like it's not getting fuel or spark. I thought it wasn't getting spark because my fuel pressure gauge is reading 40 psi at the rail. But it's not firing from the injector, so I have a lot of gas just sitting in the rail. It's not firing. So that, I believe, is my problem. Right now, I actually kind of broke a stud. Well, I broke 2 of them. I broke 2 of these, so I'm just gonna put like a regular freaking little bolt into there. So I'm gonna put everything back together, and then I'm gonna try my method again and see if it's actually my injectors are not firing. Now I got the injectors all out, right? Go to crank it. That's it, just that one. That's it. I think the injectors are stuck up. I think the E85 that sat in them just caused them to lock up, man. That's my honest opinion. I think that's my problem, man. As you guys just seen, I really do think that's my problem. Quick update of what's going on with my car. Honestly, I have no idea. From previous footage I showed you, I don't know if I showed you guys of me testing for spark, but I did test for spark. It's sparking, but it's weak spark. I tested for fuel. I got 40 PSI fuel at the fuel rail, but I guess I'm not getting the injectors to fire, so I have no idea what's causing my injectors not to fire. I don't know if they're clogged. The car hasn't been started up in like a month and a half, so I'm guessing the 85 locked up my fuel injectors. My fuel pump is priming, it's sending fuel to the rail, so my fuel pump is still good, so I have no idea if it's my injectors. I almost wanted to crank earlier, like when gas got into the intake manifold, it wanted to crank, so I'm pretty certain right now that my injectors are just not firing. I don't know what's causing them not to fire. They could just be locked up. The only injector that was firing was cylinder number 3 and only fired once, so I just think I have to send my injectors out to Genesis and have them pressure tested and flow tested and all that other cool jazz. But yeah, man, I have no idea what the problem could be if it's not the fuel injector. My distributor's good, I think. I need to test another one, and I don't have one. I don't want to take the one off Randy's car because he's already having issues with a misfire right now, and I don't want to make it worse on him. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do right now. Even though this video probably sucks and that's not what y'all want to see, your boy got something in the mail, man. Let's open up this package that we got in the mail today from a subscriber, actually. He sold me a gauge pod, but he also threw in other stuff. So let's see what your boy got. All right, this is a gauge pod that I bought. It's a carbon fiber pillar pod. I don't like the cluster thing set up, the bezel. I don't like that, so hopefully this works. This came off his, I think, EG or EK. I'm not sure, but I hope this works. Y'all should know this. This is a pipe he cut off for his blow valve that he sent me, and it is right here, boy. Look at this. Your boy got a Gretty blow-off valve. So this is the blow-off valve that he sent me as well. He didn't charge me for it, which is, I would have paid for it regardless. I mean, it's a Gretty blow-off valve. It's a Type RZ. Yo, this thing is sick. I have minimum eBay parts on my car right now. My turbo kit consists of one thing that's eBay, and that would be the piping. So I'm really happy with my turbo kit, man. I can't wait to put it on, but I'm so thankful. This is awesome, man. This is a Gretty blow-off valve. This is sweet. So I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I mean, who doesn't enjoy me going through some bull crap? You know what I'm saying? I enjoy it. I embrace the struggle that I have because it makes for great content. So hopefully the next video you see from me, the car will be at least turned on and somewhat driving. I still gotta order this stuff to mock up the radiator. I think I have to buy like a bracket, or I gotta buy something. I have no idea. Comment down below what I need to do for my radiator. For anybody who ran boost setup or a half-size radio in their Integra, let me know what you've done. I have to buy an O2 sensor for my wideband. I have to buy a freaking, not dumb tube, but I gotta buy an exhaust for the manifold turbo crap. Gotta place the order for the stock block 1000 stickers so I can get them out, because I've been saying I want to get this out for the past 3 weeks, and I don't know what the hell I've been up to, man. I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know if there'll be an upload tomorrow, but there definitely will be an upload Sunday. I have a family reunion tomorrow, so you know I'm about to go roast them black folks, do what I do best, eat some food, sleep, and do my YouTube thing. So I'll catch you guys in Sunday or Monday. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow if my car do start, if I can fix it tonight by, I'm going to my boy's house, pick up his distributor, and come back home to test it. So hopefully it works. I really do hope it works. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow. If you want to stay updated with my build, then follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, even though I don't post on none of them things. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.